I know reports about this came out a lot earlier than I am coming out with this video, but the Yankees love to lie. I came out with a video talking about how much they love to lie to their fans. So I was going to wait until it's official. Well, it is officially official. Aaron Judge is back. Does this mean our title hopes are back? What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street. I'm back with another video, and this is huge news. We get our top bat, one of the best bats in baseball, frankly, of all time, if you looked at it, but one of the best bats in baseball for the past 5 years. He's back in our lineup. Last year's MVP. He had 19 home runs in May when he went down. He was in third place, I believe, in the league at that point. He's still maintaining a top 15 spot. It's absolutely insane to have him back. What does this do for the lineup? Well, I can tell you now that Anthony Rizzo is officially off of his long homerless streak, he's going to start getting those pitchers challenging him again, which in turn could possibly get him back going the way we want him to go. Giancarlo Stanton, same thing, not on the same degree because teams are still going to be wary on him. And also, this is just going to add more depth to a lineup that has been lacking such depth. The Yankees have been lacking run support, and when we score 4 or more, we're one of the best teams in baseball. We're like 45-12. When we score 4, we're one of the best teams. Only problem is we don't score 4 often, and when we don't score 4 often, that's why we're in the position we're in right now on the outside looking in. This move could help us, in turn, get us back to where we need to be, which is battling for a wild card spot, and with this series, possibly get back in the division conversation. Look, even though we're in the second half of the season and we're past the halfway mark in terms of games played, this division is not wrapped up. The Rays have been struggling and Baltimore lapped them. Baltimore is now in the lead and we are only back by 8 or 9 games. 8 or 9 games sounds like a lot, but with 2 months of baseball left, we have so many games to play, and we have a few series to play against Baltimore. If we can mount some games against Baltimore, gain some games back, I'm not saying to sweep right here, but if we can win this series, if we can start getting on a little bit of a run, do the opposite of what we did last year, and dominate August, we could get back in the division hunt and we could get back into a top spot of this wild card. As long as we have a chance, we can do something in the postseason. If you look back at the last 5 years, you'll see that there are teams with dysfunction, looking terrible, making a run and getting to the World Series and at times winning it. Look at 2019 with the Washington Nationals winning the championship. Even though they lost Bryce Harper, they were losing a lot around the deadline. They were under 500 to end May. It was not a good year for them. And then they flipped the script and all of a sudden they beat Houston, a team that was most likely cheating at that point. Then you look at last year, Philly looking terrible at the deadline. They fire Girardi. They bring in our former bench coach. And all of a sudden, they start coming in and they make it to the World Series and gave Houston a little bit of a run for their money. These are scenarios that could happen. And having Judge in this lineup is the first piece to that. We saw in the Mets series. Did we get everything we wanted out of that series? No. We wanted to keep this streak going, make it a 5-game winning streak. But winning 4 out of 5, getting a super solid start out of Carlos Rodon is very encouraging. Being able to score late in the game that first day. I mean, look, the first game against the Mets was not great, but if there's a silver lining there, is we were battling at the end there. And I know the Mets bullpen is kind of shite, but they do have talent. They do have pitchers there that used to be on top, and we were able to battle through and create opportunities where a couple things go our way, we get that win. We didn't get everything we wanted, but there were a few bright sides that come out of that. But then you mix that with the fact that now we have our best bat coming back. This could be the start of something special for the second half. And frankly, it has to be, because we're not making the postseason without having some sort of special second half. I think it's possible. You should think so too. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.